I need a test. Do you have that on video? We need that on a testimonial. Yes.
What we're doing has value in people's lives. Pressure is what makes people better.
In that case, let's have some fun.
It's gonna be a great year for everybody. Everybody who wants it to be. First day back from week-long holiday break. Went to Warrior, 6 a.m. So it's not necessarily that you were doing anything wrong. You guys were probably both doing something right, which is you were trying to stop the other person from getting behind you. And you're gonna spend more time in that neutral position than anywhere else. I think of like competing in life and in the gym, okay? Pressure is what makes people better, okay? Stress is good. A life without stress is a life that's not changing or growing. You're not challenging yourself. If I go out there and dominate everybody all the time, there's no incentive for me to become a better person because I don't need to. I'm winning all the time. Does that make sense? Anyways, that's a little Monday morning rant for you, okay? But good job. I was happy to see you guys walk in here with smiles on your face. Some of you even said, like Melissa was like, I'm glad to be back in my routine, okay? I'm excited because now for the next 11 weeks, it gets to be more real, right? And we're gonna be, like I said, picking teams tomorrow. And that's gonna be fun for us. 2, 3.
SPG.
Good job, guys. Good effort over there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
The last one of 2018. Yep. Started all over. First one of 2019 is tomorrow.
So every year we roll in a new year rather than being out at a party getting hammered or at home crying ourselves to sleep. We decide to come in and do some jiu-jitsu, some yoga, and start the year off the way that you want to live the whole year. So whether it's on the jiu-jitsu mats or the yoga mat, that's what we're going to do.
But we're a little early. We still have 10 minutes before we officially start. I like to end the last 2 hours of 1 year doing jiu-jitsu and then start the first minute of the next year doing jiu-jitsu. This year is kind of special because it's going to be 2019. I started jiu-jitsu in 1999, so it's officially been just about 20 years, which is pretty incredible because I'm still coming down here at 10 o'clock at night, 44 years old. That's how addictive this art is. It's crazy. Well, look, there's already 6 people here, and it's not even 10 yet. So they're already Jones.
Usually about 5 minutes till I sneak off the jiu-jitsu mat and I head into the yoga room so that I can start the year off in a headstand. New perspective. That's been an annual tradition for about 14 years now. Travis usually tries to choke somebody at the stroke of midnight. And then actually what...
I think you and I both know.
4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
super pumped about this year. We've front-loaded a lot of really cool stuff for January. We have Veterans Food Pantry all month, okay? You guys get 20% off your next purchase. Your friends and family who join the gym get $100 off their new enrollment with donation of 10 or more items. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to have our first sales meeting of 2019. We're gonna do it wide awake with no phones, total concentration, optimism only, no negativity. We're only gonna talk about ideas, not people, okay? And we're gonna see if it lasts more than a week, okay? My goal is to make it last the whole year, okay? That's why I said, Cheryl-Ann, you missed out. Only good posture and smiles beyond the door. No phones.
I'm just smiling.
Okay. Just saying, I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. All right. My policy has always been and will always be, and I know that in a lot of business circles this would not fly. For me personally, I've never raised the rate of any existing member. And that's the one thing I won't do. However, I've always told members, if you leave and come back, you're subject to whatever the current prices are. I've had people not join. I've had people quit because of that, because they've come in and said, well, I found out that such and such is only paying this much, and why am I amortizing their memberships? Which is a valid argument. Like, how come my rates are higher and their rates are lower? But as you'll find out this Saturday, like when we talk about our core values, my core value is loyalty. Like, that's always been my #1 core value. And so if you're loyal to me, I'm going to be loyal to you. And so as long as they're paying whatever we agreed upon 10 years ago, which we still have people that are paying 10 years ago, I'm not going to raise their rates. This is something I always like to beat the drum on, is like, look, 61% of the people who came in for a consultation joined. Of the ones that joined and actually experienced the product, 83% of them were willing to join again at a higher price for a longer term. Yeah, that's fantastic. That tells you that what we're doing has value in people's lives. So that's positive. Missoula, 100% upgrade conversion this year.
Wow.
And I'm not talking small numbers either. They just bought a van.
Yeah, good for them.
It's getting wrapped on a week from today. I should show you guys I just picked up the decal from Bitterroot Screen Printers, maroon and silver.
Cool. So cool. Nice.
But no, they enrolled more people a month than we did for the last 3 months in a row. They were averaging 25 new enrollments a month. So that's pretty reassuring, pretty cool. And then I'm gonna just stay ahead of it this year. And you know, my goal is to crush last year's numbers.
Just another day.
There's a reason why this program's so important, and I just don't feel like, there's been numerous times where my kids have had horrible days at school, like they're in tears in the car, and I'm like, Travis, Gus, can you talk to them before they come to class? I don't know if I can get them out of the car.
Right.
And like how much better they're at it, like their day, like they had a horrible or a bully experience or something, and then I send them in up here to talk to their coaches, and they're like in a completely different mood and so happy they went in, and like happy they went through the whole class and stuff like that. I feel like is so important, because you can tell when a kid comes in here and had a horrible day. You can tell when their parents just yelled at them.
Right.
Or just like, I mean, it's
and sometimes you hear when their parents are just yelling at them.
And it's written all over their face, or they had a terrible day at school, or they didn't get enough sleep. And I feel like those kind of things that isn't in the curriculum are so important. Like,
you're right.
I don't know.
This is, every time you and I sit down and have a Growing Gorillas meeting, I'm ready to like submit my letter of resignation to Travis for everything else that I do. He'd do it just like all those other times that I told him I wanted a divorce. He'd be like, nope. He would just throw it away. Because this is so important. This is, Growing Gorillas is my passion project. And the same, I mean, this is why I picked you to help me with this, because we're moms, we care about our kids, we obviously care about God help us raising them into being decent human beings, but also that we know through our own bullshit, trials and tribulations, that, God, we just need some help. This is my Friday 5:30 a.m. crew of happiness and enthusiasm and all things lovely, love and joy. So we're weightlifting today. We're back to total body. We've got bench press, deadlifts, and some other accessory exercises. Mostly what we do here is cultivate happiness, and is that close to what we do? Yeah, there's a whole lot of camera flipping going on right now. But hey, they complain about it, they show up, they do their work, and then they begged me to switch this class to 5:30 a.m. instead of 6 a.m. So here we go.
Everybody's gotten 1,000 times better. Look at this, good sweat.
So I have a problem with like mind block. Like when we're going hard resistance or whatever, like it's like a test, everything. And I don't know how to, I was getting frustrated today because I'm like, I can't remember anything.
Right.
Except for like go to the street fight.
Yeah, that's totally normal. Okay, like that's probably the most normal thing. Everything feels really good when someone's telling you how to do it and they're walking you through it and your partners actually want you to do it. And then all of a sudden, now no one's talking to you, your partner doesn't want you to do it. In fact, they're not even neutral. Now they're trying to make you not do it. It's just practice, just practice. Try not to get frustrated though. Like that doesn't help. It's just like in the rest of your life, you know, sometimes you get so overwhelmed and frustrated that everything kind of closes in and then you get paralyzed and it's like analysis paralysis and then you don't get anything done. Best thing you can do is just relax and breathe and give yourself space and remind yourself, hey, I've been doing this for 10 weeks or 11 weeks. I don't have to be perfect yet. And just take it in small chunks. Does that make sense?
Yes.
But it's totally normal.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You bet. I thought they looked pretty good today, actually. What'd you think? I think they're getting pretty good. They're only 10 weeks into it. Some of them have never done any martial art before. I thought looking around the room during that last drill today, they actually looked like they were doing some jiu-jitsu. So yeah, I'm excited. A few more, 10 or 11 weeks they have to get into a cage and punch each other in the face. Since 5, it's 9 o'clock, 4 hours into the day already. Most people are just getting around. Just finished deadlifting, 5 sets of 3 at 375 pounds. Started the day off coaching 24 awesome, just non-martial arts people that have committed to 22 weeks and take their first MMA fight, get out of their comfort zone, become better people, test themselves. I'm always excited to get up at 5 in the morning to work with those people. And then met with all of our coaches for an hour, started the finale planned out, got our matchups made. Headed back now and get on the phone and talk with my business partners in Missoula, check in with them once a week, see how things are going at SBG Missoula. And then teach at noon today, and then I've got a call actually with our newest affiliate in the United Kingdom, yet to meet him, but Skype call today at 2 p.m. with Mark Spencer, coming to us as a referral from Matt Inman, Carl Tanswell's black belt, who now, with Carl having passed away last year, Matt's kind of running the UK, stand-up guy. So yeah, I don't know honestly what I would be doing if I was a get out of bed at 8 or 9 in the morning kind of person, and I would just feel like I got cheated out of 4 hours of my life, because I mean, I figure we can all sleep plenty when we're dead, and I just like to get as much crammed into every day of my life as long as I've got it as I can, because time, unlike money, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't make more of it. You can't get it back. Unlike checking your bank account every morning and being like, oh, okay, this is how much money I have, and budgeting for the future and spending this much this day and this much this day, there's nowhere to log in and check and see how many more days on earth you have left. So I just assume that each one's my last one. And, you know, I be honest with you, I have to stop and think what day of the week it is. I know a lot of people are counting down till Saturday and Sunday, because I guess those are the 2 days that they live, and the other 5 they just give away. But for me, it's like I can't tell the difference between Saturday and Monday. They all feel the same. They all feel awesome. They all feel like a gift. And I don't want to squander that. I want to spend every minute being productive, doing things that make me better, doing things that make the people around me better. Yeah, and like I said, I don't understand when I get on Facebook and social media, just this dark clouds and negativity, and you know, people feeling anger towards, like, oh, that guy's on vacation again, or oh, he's posted a picture of his new car, or you know, look at his swimming pool or his house, and instead of being happy and stoked and like, man, that guy's enjoying himself and look at what he's earned, they end up feeling resentful and angry, and I just don't get that. It makes me happy. I just saw Steve Winget, who runs SBG Edmonton, post a picture of him and his family, I think in Mexico, somewhere warm, warmer than here in tropical, and it's like awesome. Like the comments are just like, enjoy yourself, you know, you deserve it, not, oh, why isn't that me, or you know, who did he take advantage of, how come he gets to go on vacation and I don't. So anyways, that's it for now. I'll see you this afternoon.
In that case, let's have some fun. I have your knees bent, making this, right? We want squeeze the inner thighs together, relax the back of the neck. Okay. Really let it to the floor to get more length. Probably none of you will feel like getting easily here and not so easily in the upper. This is very revealing, isn't it, Shannon?
So revealing. I can't breathe if these don't move.
Son of a bitch.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh my God.
We just solved a lot of your problems. Now, no wonder this is so tight all the time. I don't expect that helped so much as it just revealed. Now you have 2019.
Very interesting to me is working on all this upper stuff. My low back hurt when I walked in, but it's not hurting right now.
I need a test. Do you have that on video? We need that on a testimonial. Yes. I don't ever want to learn something from someone who finds it easy, because they've never had to go through the tough stuff. Brownie points. Do you know the Kansas State motto? Close. Ad astra per aspera, to the stars through difficulty. Right? And I used to think that hell or high water, no matter what the difficulty was, by God, we would get to those stars. And now, as I'm more mature and wiser, I'm starting to see that's how you get to the stars, is that you got to have a little bit of difficulty to learn these lessons. Another quick fun fact about Kansas, you know how to get to Oz? You got to follow the yellow brick road, right? And do you know where that yellow brick road takes you? Right through the witch's forest with those flying monkeys, the trees that throw apples at you, but that's how you meet the Tin Man. January 29th is Kansas State birthday. We can celebrate it this month. Okay. But my point is, Susan, that I would take a headstand class from you, because you probably experienced things that I haven't experienced yet. I didn't have a problem going upside down. I had to break it down and figure out what problems my students were having. You, having lived through that, would probably teach a fantastic headstand class, and I would support that. you want to know the secret? I was terrified about today. I've been frantic about it all week, gearing up to it. I know this might sound strange, but I actually don't like speaking in front of large groups of people. I don't like presenting information. And even though all these people are my friends and my employees, I sign their checks, they are still people I've never had this conversation with before. So the vocabulary is a new vocabulary, the system of meeting is a new system of meeting, the topic is a new topic. Same people, but it's a new experience. And today is such an important meeting to me, it's such an important time to me, that I just wanted it to go well. What's going to happen after this meeting is really where all the hard work is going to take place, because that's where rubber meets the road. We have to not only continuously remind ourselves of what these behaviors are, but hold each other accountable, hold the group accountable, and I really hope that everyone will step up and hold me accountable as a leader. It's a fucking three-ring circus most days in this place, and most people from the outside have no idea what happens behind closed doors. I think that as an employee, as a team member, we should also have the opportunity to grow and to develop as coaches and as individuals and as a community. So, fingers crossed. Our mission is to provide a high-quality training experience in martial arts, yoga, and fitness, and this is the clincher, that exceeds members' expectations and greatly improves their health and wellness. Now, just take a few seconds and think about what we do. And think about all of the people who you've come into contact with. Think about the people who've been in your classes, maybe even some of your teammates in classes that you attended. I think we've done a really good job of that.
It's gonna be a great year for everybody. Everybody who wants it to be. Everybody who wants to be a whiny complainer, woe is me, post negative crap on Facebook, go for it. Your year will suck again. But if you don't want it to suck again, then don't suck. Stop sucking. Start doing stuff. Stop watching so many videos. Actually get out and do something. Okay, circle up. Coach's course, I believe, is 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. I believe. But I haven't been told exactly. SBG on 3. 1, 2, 3. SBG!